FIFA World Cup final is actually not the only World Cup final taking place here in Rio de Janeiro this summer. We're not talking about real football here, we're talking about virtual football. Take a look. The FIWC is the biggest virtual tournament in the world. Each year, participants from every continent battle it out to be crowned as the best EA Sports FIFA player. For the 2014 edition, 2 million players registered. The top 20 best in the world made it to the grand final, which this year was held at the host nation of real football's World Cup, Brazil. Those 20 players are determined at the end of each season, with those with the highest points total booking their spot in the final. Former Bayern Munich, Celtic and Scottish international Alan McInally is the voice of the tournament, commentating on all the games on the event and on the video game itself.
It's absolutely wonderful, even for the kids to be pretending they're playing in a World Cup, albeit on a PlayStation. The reason I'm involved is that on the game, my voice is on the game. You know, talking about the goals, etc., that happen and bits and pieces during the game when they're playing, and they have this FIFA Interactive World Cup where kids qualify online. You have defending champions, etc., etc., and it really is a bit of fun. And obviously, to get to come to somewhere like Rio and play a part of it is fantastic.
Each year, the FIWC final brings with it the promise of not only exotic locations but top venues too, and Rio 2014 was no different. The group stage took place on the rooftop of the Pestana Hotel on the Copacabana, with Brazil legend Dunga and FIFA ambassador Dwight York. The group stages and quarter-finals were then played out at the legendary Estadio de Laranjeiras, home to Fluminense FC, and the grand final was held halfway up Sugarloaf Mountain. And for a third consecutive year, Denmark's August Rossemeyer made the final. This year, the 18-year-old was one of the top seeds and hoping to make it third time lucky and finally scoop the title. After battling through the opening rounds, August made the final four, along with two Dutchmen, Steven van der Borst and Jorik Bossové, and England's David Bytheway. It was the Englishman who joined August in this year's grand final. We may not be up to scratch on the international world in real football, but the Wolverhampton-born lad ensured we did have something to be proud of in Brazil. Playing with Brazil and Germany, two of the most popular team choices on the FIFA World Cup game, the two gamers went head-to-head, but not before special guest Ronaldo had given them the thumbs up. And 2014 was to finally be August Rossemeyer's year, and his 3-1 win with Brazil over David's German team ensured this year the $20,000 prize money and the trophy was his.
It's amazing. It's hard to describe. So many feelings is driving around in my stomach and all my body right now, so I'm absolutely speechless.
But the best part of winning the FIWC Grand Final is that the gamer is given the opportunity of a lifetime to be at the FIFA Ballon d'Or, where August will have the opportunity to play the virtual game with the stars of real football. So August ensured Denmark did actually make it to Brazil 2014 after all, and he won the final game playing with Brazil. Let's see if this proves to be a good omen for the host nation in the real game. Kay Murray, beIN Sports.